What are you saying yes to? Do you like your reasons for saying yes? Hi, in this video, I want to help bring your awareness to what you're really saying yes to get an insight into the motivation behind that decision, and the reminder that it's always a choice, even when it doesn't feel like it. This video is for you if you're feeling like you're always too busy to look after your health, or you know what you should be doing, but aren't doing it. You're filling your life with stuff, you're always doing a lot, you're very busy, but not ever actually achieving the results you want. This video is for you if you're feeling stuck in old patterns and old habits. So if you'd like to change that, stick with me. Hi. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Brian Granger. I'm a life coach and a weight loss coach, and I transformed my relationship with food and with myself back in 2006. And when I did so, I lost 50 kilograms, and I've maintained that 50 kilo loss ever since. And now it's become my mission to help people who are sick and tired of starting again tomorrow. I help them get out of that diet mentality and stop sabotaging their weight loss so that they can create a healthy life they can actually live. And not only help you get to goal, but I help you live more life at goal. Now, you can check out my work and grab my 10 secrets to long-term weight loss over at livemorelife.com.au. While you're there, you might also want to check out my other videos and grab the worksheet for today's video. It's the saying yes or no worksheet, and it will really help you examine what you've really been saying yes or no to. You can find that link in the description. So just take a moment and ask, what have you said yes to? Maybe in the last 24 hours. What are you saying yes to? Is it the extra bite, the unplanned snack, the I'll just have whatever? Is it maybe watching one more episode or checking my socials one more time? Are you saying yes to more stress, more things to do, more people to please? If you are, you're probably saying yes to self-sabotage and self-defeat. I really want to help you change that. Of course, you might be saying yes to making the effort on your own behalf. You might be saying yes to planning and prepping and cooking and setting yourself up for success. You might be saying yes to getting up and moving, yes to that next milestone. You might say yes to evolving your reactions and responses, yes to self-empowerment. Are you saying yes to looking after your needs, achieving your goals, and living your dreams? If not, why not? You see, when you're saying yes, you're either saying yes to your future and the future you that you aspire to be, or to your past, which can be good or bad. It could be helpful or unhelpful. I'll look at that a bit more in a moment. Or, most commonly, like so many others that I see, you're saying yes to someone or something outside of yourself and to their wants and needs, while actually saying no to you. Really think about that last time you said yes. One of the ways we can tell whether we're saying yes to our goals and to our dreams or to something else is to notice how it feels in that moment of decision, to make that choice, to actually say yes. So go back and think about the last time you said yes. Does it lift you up? Does it make you come alive? Does it give you a sense of energy and forward momentum? Or does it feel heavy and weighted? Does it feel like a burden? Does it constrict? Does it constrain? Do you want to kind of turn away from it? Does it make you feel stuck and hopeless? Is it dragging you down? Now, of course, if it's the former, it lights you up, it lifts you higher, it elevates you. It's probably coming as a choice from love. It's a loving gesture to say yes in that way. But if it's the latter, if it makes you feel burdensome or heavy, weighted or obliged, it's probably coming from fear. And sometimes that can show up in the name of love. You see, when you say yes to your future, it feels accomplished. It feels empowering. It makes you want to say yes again. More of that, please. I'm sure you've had this experience. When you've shown up for yourself, when you've taken action on your own behalf, when you have looked after your needs, it feels good. When you say yes to your past, it might be peaceful, calm. It might just be an acknowledgement, an acceptance of what has been. Or if you said yes to continuing something in the past, take note if it felt angry or disappointed or resentful. Is it a past that's part of your journey that keeps you showing up and moving you forward? Or is it a past that when you repeat it, when you keep saying yes to it, it keeps you stuck, it keeps holding you back? Really think about that choice. Particularly, check in with this feeling of emotion when you say yes to others. Check in to say if you're really saying no to yourself. Sometimes we feel like we have to say yes to others out of love. But when we do so at the cost of ourselves and, obligers, people pleasers, looking at you, if you do that at your own cost, then you're actually denying them the best of you, the inspiration of seeing you thrive and succeed. And we're often denying them the opportunity to find their own creative solutions, to build their own skills, to level up their own experience to the next higher level. We hold back our evolution and theirs. Now, I'm not saying they should never do things for others. That infant isn't going to feed itself. But you do have to fit your own oxygen mask first. And when you say yes to you, your dreams, your hopes, your desires, when you look after you, you'll actually find you have more to give and that you can give more generously, more freely. It will feel good to say yes. It will align with the future you want, where you have the capacity. So the thing to remember here is it's always a choice. It's always a choice. There are always two paths forward. So if you do want to change, right? If you've been saying yes in a way you don't like, or for reasons you don't like, or saying yes to things that you no longer want to keep saying yes to, you have two choices. You can either change the way you think about the yes that you're saying so that it's more aligned with the future that you want to create. Can you make it a win-win? I sometimes ask people to do this, to opt into things like household chores. Instead of resenting them or feeling obliged, feeling that they have to, go, actually, I want a clean kitchen, so I'm going to do the dishes. I like an empty benchtop, so I'm going to clear everything off it. I want to be a person who has the capacity and the energy and the drive to help others. I'm going to do it from that excess, from that abundance. So can you link into why you're saying yes and perhaps check in with your reasons? Can you change them so that it is a win-win? Or can you change your decision? Which might mean you might have to say no. And if you do, again, make sure you like your reasons, right? the more clear you are about your future and the vision of your life that you want to be having, the easier it will be to do this. You can just check in and go, is this aligned with the future I want? Is this part of how I want to be saying? Yes, is this what I want to be doing in my life in this way? And if it is, you go for it. By the way, if you need some clarity about that awareness, that vision of your future, check out video number 77, Awareness and Vision. That can really help you clarify that. So know what you actually want to be saying yes for. And then it will probably mean you'll have to practice saying no. And it is a good practice. Remember, saying no forces us to open up to change, to consider what other solutions, what other options are possible, rather than staying stuck in the same old patterns, the same old routines where nothing ever changes and you're just there feeling miserable, hoping for something magically to change sometime, or hoping magically for someone else to come and fix it. Instead of taking responsibility for your life. But you can open up to the possibility of change, for things being different, by actually changing your choice. By practicing saying no out of love. So if you do say love, make sure you say it. You do say no, make sure you say it with love. There's a couple of quotes here that might help you. I love them. Nania Hoffman from Sweatpants and Coffee, it's a blog. She says, every time you say no, and you mean no, what you're saying to yourself is this: I love you, and I will protect your boundaries. Notice that they're saying, I've got your back, looking after you, saying no here. So say it with love. I love you, but no. I appreciate you, but no. I respect you, but no. I thank you for asking, and no. Gets easy with practice. Susie Orman says, stop saying yes out of fear about what other people will think about you. Stop saying yes out of fear about what other people will think about you. Start saying no out of love for yourself. I really do believe you can't go wrong when you say no or yes from love. Now, I would add to Susie's quote, it's not just even love for yourself, it's love for them. As I said, giving them the opportunity to evolve, to level up, to find their own creative solutions. Now, if you've been listening along today and you've been thinking about this, well, you might realize that whenever I say yes, I am saying no. Right? We all have limited time, energy, capacity, resources in this life. And choice means saying yes to something and saying no to something else. When we are saying yes, we are saying no. When we are saying no, we are saying yes. To help you there, in this week's worksheet, I've got a whole week's worth where every day I ask you to write down, take note of 3 things you're actually saying yes to and 3 things you're saying no to every day. Most of us go about our lives just habitually. We're not even really conscious of what we are saying yes to, what we are saying no to. So I really want you to practice. Pay attention if you're not sure. And then notice how it feels when you make that choice. Right? Is it from love or from fear? Is it from your desired future? Or is it from the unwanted past? Of course, if you want to change them, there's an opportunity there to do so, to think about how we do that. Right? So reflect on each choice. How did it feel when you made it? Did it open you up? Did it close you down? Was it light and energetic and momentous? Or was it burdensome, restrictive, constrained? ask yourself, is it aligned with the future you want to be living? Now, of course, you may choose to keep making the same choice in the future. Now, if you do, I actually think it's worthwhile writing down why, right? Maybe it's because it moves you towards the future you want to be. It's the work that you want to be doing in the world, because it feels really generous and loving and caring when you say yes in that way. So write it down and really acknowledge that. Part of doing this really just reinforces that you live a life of purpose, you live a deliberate life, that you are actually the creator of your own reality. It's very powerful to keep writing down, why do I want to keep making this choice? Or you may choose to change. In which case, remember you have two options of how to change. You could just change the decision, in which case you might need to write down, what do I need to believe? What do I need to practice in order to stand firm in that new decision, to be comfortable with it? Or you may want to change the way you feel about the response you are giving. So you have to go find the reasons that you like to keep doing what you're doing. So the point of this video is really to get you to just consider, really pay attention. What are you saying yes to? What are you saying no to? Do you like your reasons? How does it feel? And remember, you have a choice. Do you want to keep saying yes to those same things in that same way, getting the same result? Or are you ready for change? I'd love to know in the comments. Let me know. What will you say yes to now? Now, I do know that for many people, this switch from saying yes to others and denying themselves into saying yes to their dreams so that they can say yes to others freely, that is one of the biggest challenges most people face. And in fact, in my 13 years of doing this, I think this is the number one transformation that most people need to make in order to be successful with their goals. So if you do need some more help with that, and you'd like some help from me, head to livemorelife.com.au and request a free consultation. Let's have a chat about how to start that process and how I can help you make lasting changes so that you can create more of the life you want. All right, well, I hope this video has been helpful for you. I'm trying to keep it a little bit shorter today. So if it has been helpful, give me a like, give me a reaction. If you're watching on YouTube or on my video blog, make sure you subscribe so you get notified of each new video. And of course, if you know someone who could use hearing this message, it would be helpful for them to hear, to examine their choices. What are they saying yes to? What are they saying no to? Then tag them in the comments. Send them the link to the video. And then let me know. What are you saying yes to today? Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.